Ever stared at a blank Trello board, knowing the crucial data you need is scattered across spreadsheets, emails, or other tools and wondered, isn't there an easier way to get this all in here? You're not alone. Many Trello users, from solopreneurs managing projects to large teams coordinating complex workflows, face this exact challenge. Manually copying and pasting information is not only time-consuming but also prone to errors. And let's be honest, it's mind-numbingly boring. Imagine this. You've just landed a new client, and all their project details, tasks, deadlines, contacts, even initial files, are neatly organized in a CSV file. Or perhaps your marketing team has been tracking campaign performance in a spreadsheet, and you need to visualize those metrics on a Trello board for better collaboration. Maybe your customer support team uses a separate ticketing system, and you want to bring key support requests into Trello for a holistic view of customer interactions. The good news is you absolutely can import data into Trello, and it doesn't involve hours of tedious manual entry. Trello offers several pathways to bring your information in, ranging from built-in features to powerful third-party integrations. Understanding these methods will not only save you valuable time and effort, but also unlock the full potential of Trello as your central hub for organization and collaboration. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the various ways you can import your precious data into Trello, transforming those scattered pieces of information into actionable cards and boards. We'll explore the native import capabilities, delve into the world of Power UPS, and even touch upon some more advanced techniques. So, buckle up, and let's get your data flowing seamlessly into Trello. Let's start with the most straightforward method, importing from a CSV, comma-separated values, file. This is a common format for exporting data from spreadsheets like Google Sheets, Microsoft Excel, and many other applications. If your data is currently in a spreadsheet, this is likely your go-to option. Here's the breakdown of how it generally works. First, you'll need to ensure your CSV file is formatted correctly. Each row in your CSV will typically represent a card in Trello, and the columns will correspond to different attributes of that card. While Trello's direct CSV import is somewhat limited in terms of the complexity it can handle, it's perfect for creating a list of cards quickly. Typically, the first row of your CSV should contain the column headers. These headers aren't directly imported as card fields in the standard import, but they help you organize your data effectively before importing. The most crucial column you'll likely need is one that will become the title of your Trello cards. Once you have your CSV file ready, the next step is to navigate to the Trello board where you want to import the data. Within that board, locate the menu, usually in the top right corner. Click on Show Menu, then look for the More option. Under More, you should find an Import or Import from CSV option. The exact wording might vary slightly depending on updates to Trello's interface, but it's usually located within the board settings. Clicking on the Import option will typically present you with a dialog box where you can upload your CSV file. After selecting your file, Trello will usually give you a preview of how it will interpret your data. You'll likely be able to choose which list on your board the imported cards should be added to. It's important to note the limitations of Trello's native CSV import. Generally, it primarily focuses on creating cards with titles derived from one of your CSV columns. While some importers might allow you to add basic descriptions to the cards from another column, features like assigning members, adding due dates, or creating custom fields directly through a simple CSV import are usually not supported. This is where the power of Trello Power UPS comes into play. Power UPS are essentially integrations and enhancements that add extra features and functionality to your Trello boards. Several Power UPS are specifically designed for data import, offering much more flexibility and control over how your data is transformed into Trello cards. One popular category of Power UPS for data import connects Trello with spreadsheet tools like Google Sheets and Excel. These Power UPS often allow for a more dynamic link between your spreadsheet and your Trello board. Instead of a one-time import, some can even offer two-way synchronization, meaning changes in your spreadsheet can be reflected in Trello, and vice versa. This can be incredibly useful for ongoing projects where data in a spreadsheet needs to be constantly updated and mirrored in Trello. Other Power UPS might specialize in importing data from specific applications or file formats beyond CSV. For example, you might find Power UPS that can import tasks from project management software you've used previously, or even convert emails into Trello cards. To explore the available Power UPS, open the menu on your Trello board, click on Power UPS, and then browse or search for terms like import, CSV, Excel, or the name of the specific application you want to import from. Each power-up will have its own setup process and instructions, so be sure to follow those carefully. Many Power UPS offer free tiers with limitations, while others require a subscription for full functionality. Beyond CSV imports and Power UPS, there are also more advanced methods for importing data into Trello, often involving third-party automation tools or Trello's API, Application Programming Interface. Automation tools like Zapier, Integromat, Now Make, and others can be incredibly powerful for creating automated workflows that involve importing data into Trello from various sources. For example, you could set up an automation that automatically creates a new Trello card whenever a new entry is added to a Google form, a new lead comes in through your CRM, or a new issue is logged in your bug tracking software. These tools act as connectors between different applications, allowing you to define triggers, events in one app, and actions, what happens in another app, like creating a Trello card. They often provide more granular control over how the data is mapped to Trello card attributes, such as the card title, description, due date, assigned members, and even custom fields, if you're on a Trello plan that supports them. Using Trello's API offers the most flexibility but also requires programming knowledge. The API allows developers to interact with Trello programmatically, meaning you can write custom scripts or applications to import, update, and manage your Trello data in virtually any way you can imagine. This is particularly useful for complex data migrations or for building custom integrations tailored to your specific needs. However, for most users, the native CSV import and Power UPS will be sufficient. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.